You're not living in a country anymore. We are surviving inside a perfect structured robbery. This man, a former Navy chief, is spending 24 billion on CCTV, 30 billion on gunboats, and 23 billion in contingency reserves. That's over 77 billion in just 3 items. This man is not planning a state. He's launching.
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video, 24 billion naira, yes, 24 billion naira just for CCTV in Rivers State House alone. Not for roads, not for hospitals, not schools, just cameras. And guess what? This massive budget was approved without a single elected governor or lawmakers in place. Everything under one man, a sole administrator, a former Navy chief. But that's not all. Add another 30 billion naira for gunboats and 23 billion set aside as contingency reserves. This is a total of 77 billion naira gone on just 3 items. Is this governance or daylight robbery? People are now saying this is not just about Rivers State. This is federal collusion. Because how do you approve such spending without blinking? It is like the whole country is watching money vanish while no one is held accountable. And yes, the House of Rep ad hoc committee has given a 48-hour ultimatum, but don't get excited. These ultimatums usually makes headlines and vanish once their hands are settled. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
24 billion for CCTV. That is over $15 million allocated for CCTV installation in Rivers State Government House. Just cameras, not roads, not hospitals, not schools, CCTV. And guess what? This budget was approved without an elected governor or lawmakers in place, under sole administrator. You're not living in a country anymore. We are surviving inside a perfect structured robbery. This man, a former Navy chief, is spending 24 billion on CCTV, 30 billion on gunboats, and 23 billion in contingency reserves. That's over 77 billion in just 3 items. This man is not planning a state. He's laundering money on behalf of someone. This is not just Rivers State. This is federal collusion. The presidency let this happen. How do you spend 24 billions on CCTV and 30 billion on gunboats without even blinking? That is half of Rivers State's monthly allocation gone into camera contracts. Nigeria is not just failing. It is being looted in full presence. Until we rise to reject it, we will remain spectators in our own slavery. You may have seen the news. The House of Rep ad hoc committee has issued 48 hours ultimatum. Please, don't get excited. These committees never do anything. They back for headlines, then go quiet once their palms are greased. Did anyone return the COVID billions? Or did anyone jail those who padded the budget with over 6,000 projects? Now, before they release a new month's allocation, FAC sees how the previous money was spent. Hence, this is a federal oversight. So, before FAC release a single naira to Rivers State, they review how the last fund was spent. And guess who runs FAC? The Federal Ministry of Finance, chaired by the same presidency running this country. So ask yourself, how did 24 billion for CCTV get a pass? How did 30 billion for gunboats slide through? It means one thing. The federal government knows they approved this madness because they are all part of it. Think for a second. A sole administrator is not elected. He's not sworn in by the people. Has no constitutional immunity. So he can be investigated, arrested, and even jailed without impeachment or legislative process. Now, let's talk. Where does he have the confidence to approve 24 billion for CCTV? Where does he get the boldness to throw 30 billion on gunboats? It's simple. He is protected from the top. He knows nothing will happen because those above him are the ones authorizing it. He's not working for Rivers people. He is clearing the money for a federal project, a federal cause. That is why they love using the South, especially the Niger Delta, as a cash cow. We produce the oil, we carry the economic weight, but our schools are dead, hospitals are empty, and now our locations are used to fund political battles and presidential ambitions. So don't be fooled. The 24 billion CCTV is not just about cameras, it's about control. And until we rise to protect our resources and demand real democracy, we will keep bleeding money to feed the same system that keeps us hungry. Take care and have a nice day.
Concerns has continued to grow among many Nigerians after it was made public that a whooping sum of 24 billion naira was earmarked, or rather set aside, for the installation of CCTV camera at the Rivers State Government House. This is part of the 1.48 trillion naira appropriation bill that was submitted by the current sole administrator in Rivers State, Vice Admiral Ebok Eke Ibas, who took over the office of the suspended governor of Rivers State, Mr. Sim Fubara, in the last months. And since then, he has been the sole administrator running the affairs of governance in Rivers State. Just previously, this sole administrator submitted an appropriation bill to the House, and the House of Representatives are currently probing this very 24 billion naira that was set aside for the installation of CCTV cameras in Rivers State, owing to the fact that many Nigerians are also raising eyebrows, questioning the integrity behind such, whooping amount of money. But unfortunately, that is not even all. And in view of this, the House of Representatives has therefore issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the sole administrator to give a breakdown of the content of the 1.48 trillion naira appropriation bill that was submitted to the House. This directive from the House of Representatives was given by the chairman of the ad hoc committee on Rivers State, one Mr. Julius, who went further after the House scrutinized a lot of the content of that very appropriation bill, which includes but not limited to that the sole administrator should provide in writing. First of all, he should submit the medium-term expenditure framework, which usually or normally should come with the appropriation bill to the House. This medium-term expenditure framework is actually a legal document, so to say, a tool that helps to give transparency to how the government is spending the public fund. It also tries to give transparency on how the government is aligning with national developmental goals and other strategic priorities. The House equally went further to demand that the sole administrator put in writing why a whooping sum of 30 billion naira was earmarked or set aside for the purchase of gunboats, and also about 23 billion naira was also set aside for contingency services. It was also revealed from that appropriation bill that the state or the sole administrator has allocated federal roads to the state, roads, tying them to the 1.4 trillion naira appropriation bill. The House questioned the rationale behind the state, allocating these federal roads to the state, even without having any alignment, prior alignment and agreement with the federal government on how they are going to get the refunds later on after building the road. They also went further to demand that the sole administrator send across the blueprint of the total internal generated revenue in Rivers State in the last 3 months. And while the House were questioning some of the content of the appropriation bill and demanding further explanation from the sole administrator, one Mr. Andrew, who was the senior special advisor to the sole administrator on strategy and policy, who represented him at that very House, tries to clear the air, tries to explain that all that is contained in the appropriation bill of 1.48 trillion naira is a collective desire and a collective voice of the people of the River State. He gave an example saying that the 30 billion naira, mapped out for purchase of gunboats is actually a strategy to help them in fighting insecurity in underwater and all of that, but he didn't give any explanation on the 24 billion naira that was mapped out for installation of CCTV camera. Good people of Nigeria, there is more to that. I've been trying so hard, making a lot of research to see if I can find any country in the world that can match with this type of budgeting, where 24 billion naira will be spent on only CCTV camera. Don't forget, this is over about $15 to $16 million just for CCTV camera. You know what I mean? Why American government, for example, is spending millions of dollars on cybersecurity, on surveillance, high profile security architecture. But here we are spending up to $15 million just on CCTV camera. If you say it is not ridiculous, then I leave you to your conscience. I know to people who are benefiting from this type of rascality in Nigeria, everything will seem okay, everything will be fine, everything is okay. It is how they do it. Is either they are benefiting directly or indirectly, either in form of contracting or either in form of, their brothers and sisters are part and parcel of the government. It is crazy. I must be very honest. It is very, very crazy. And I sincerely hope, like I've always opined on this, my channel, that Nigeria will still rise up to have credible men and women that will actually help us. You see, the multipliers effect of all of these rascalities is what you see when you go to American embassy every day. You see Nigerians in their number. Even the ones who are supporting this current government, everybody wants to run out of the country. If Nigeria is so good like you claim, why are you running away? Why not stay back and build Nigeria if you think Nigeria is good and enjoy Nigeria? But unfortunately, you cannot lie to people, all the time. Yes, the figures will be there. The economy is there to tell. Well, Nigerians and the people of Rivers State, I leave that up to you guys. Yes, whichever way you want to go about all of this, I don't know how to describe it because it makes me sick personally. But as always, I'll allow you guys to be the judge.
Budget 20-something billion for camera, wey full my own house. 30 billion for gunboat. E never finish o. We know say our president mad. Na Tinubu person, the probing no go work. He come to thief money for Rivers State. May we keep quiet. They spend billion. Our money they spend, may we keep quiet. Thunder fire on idea for the war that they do Nigeria. He eye they shine for Rivers State money. On I keep quiet. Make on no gree and go. The man when he come here new, he face the day like a farmer. Somebody where they got banga for bush. But now see eye fresh. See eye they shine like some be kidnapper. See eye they shine like some be thief. President Tinubu, you know they hear this one. Now to declare state of emergency, now you will do for us. There today my pocket. Now you weigh the fear. My own problem now. Now this man will don't thief our money finish. Where they send from Cross River. Where in then Obom ete or ete yakara or mogete mowa navy or general navy where they send the soul water or caretaker. Make an approval, make an approve this man. Internal revenue, SS crude, allocation, everything. Man, where they say watch this thing. Budget 20-something billion for camera, wey full my own house. 30 billion for gunboat. You never finish o. Say spend 23 billion for case of any emergency. On a need say spend 23 billion for which one? He don't commission anything since he come here. He don't commission road, even borehole. President Tinubu, you know they hear this one. And to declare state of emergency, now you will do for us. Make him give account to, make on no gree and go. The man when he come here new, he face the day like a farmer. Somebody where they got banga for bush. But now see eye fresh. See eye fresh, eye they shine. You don't keep our money. See eye they shine like some be kidnapper. See eye they shine like some be thief. He eye they shine for Rivers State money. And I keep quiet. Mama dey for house, papa dey for house. I don't want die. I don't want make them kill me. I get pikin. Anybody who say Nigeria no go grow, he no go grow. Anybody who no want betterment of Nigeria, thunder go fire the person. Anybody who no want the good of Nigeria, God go punish that person. They come to thief money for Rivers State. May we keep quiet. They spend billion. Our money they spend, may we keep quiet. Make on a program, EFCC, on they find who on I go probe. On they find Yahoo boys who on I go hold. On they find people where they hustle, street boys where they hustle. This one on I no go see them. Because na president friend, na president man, na president party government, wayo government, RG government. On I no go near them. Because na Navy general, na retired general. On I no go near them. If na street boys, nah, where they hustle, on I go bust their ass, loot them. This one as in the live seat, make an ask where Rivers State money day. National Assembly make a program. Akpabio you go gree, no be a brother, no be a man. Akpabio no be an bring them. You go gree make them program. Akpabio no send the share give you. You go gree. House of Red. On I go gree make them program. As I come visit, I no give on a money. He no give on a money. He don't drop something for a share. Or I no go gree make a program. We dey, the masses dey, they watch on. Rivers State people dey, they watch on. Nigeria dey, they watch on. As on they do this country. A man where they say caretaker, the man don't turn to lion, tiger, elephant. Don't hijack everything. I am the activist, the Amusu of the cherubim, the Kwikwi of the Sarah. person they die only once. And I carry death for my pocket in the waka. Death in my pocket. Now you wait the fear. Now you won't remain for earth. Death in my pocket. You talk, you die. You no talk, you die. Waiting be your game. As this politician honorable, then they do us on a like them. See how Nigerian democracy don't they turn to military. It don't turn to military. Nobody they talk again. A military regime with this. It don't turn to military. Now what will they see for River State? Now the man they pay money to make it and send out till December. Make on approve this man 1.something trillion all this money when they carry. Make you come give account. Make you come give account. If they take revenue. If they collect money from here. If they collect from here. Everywhere won't collect money. The worst part, they talk them every day. People they go, they visit them. Royal Highness go visit them. You to Mama, Papa, young go visit them. And they visit them as what? Him be governor. Him be elected governor. Company they pay homage to them. Factory they pay homage to them. Everybody they go pay homage, carry money go. Him be governor. Make gonna ask her what they carry our money do. National Assembly ask her what they carry our money do. Apabio na your brother, na your padi man, na your friend, na your man. Ask her what make assembly wake up. If on a no son be true assembly, wake up, ask her what River said to this man, use our money do. House of Bread, not ask this man what use our money do. Unless him don't pay on our money, on a follow chop the money. Him don't lobby on a follow chop the money. House of Bread and assembly, on a follow chop the money, him don't pay on that. So na no go fit ask again. Make on a program, ask and question. We not saying our president mad. Na Tinubu person, the probe no go work. We know, na padi government, RNG government, wayo government, we fella carry sing. We know say no go work. Na Tinubu bring up. The probe they go just make noise. Now what will they see for Nigeria? Will they watch on her? God go judge on her. Nature go judge on her. Earth go judge on her. Water one they drink go judge on her. Wings where they blow go judge on her. Heaven go judge on her. If this is what they do, we the masses, if not good thing, make on a go free. But if you know be good thing, on a no go good.
Nigerians are currently dragging the sole administrator of River State for installing CCTV for 24 billion naira. Anyway, let me explain. In case you don't know the sole administrator of River State, he was the one who was placed to watch the affair of River State while the River State governor was suspended and state of emergency was declared in River State. So they can't just declare state of emergency and leave the state like that. They needed somebody who has military background to watch the state. So the sole administrator right now, came up one day and said that, oh, we installed CCTV in government house for 24 billion naira. Now, the CCTV, they said they installed CCTV in government house so that they can monitor everything to make sure everywhere is secure. They will see what people are doing just to monitor the site or to monitor government house. So they said they installed it for 24 billion, not 24 million, no, not 24,000, not 224,000, but 24 billion naira. Well, according to the professional experts, they said that it seems that CCTV installed for 24 billion naira is the kind of CCTV that is so advanced that it will see the crime before it's been committed. So that CCTV is so advanced that even before you come that place to rob or commit crime, the CCTV will see it in advance. So it's kind of a CCTV that have a spiritual with a spice of Amadioha and Shongo in it. So that is why it is so expensive. That is why they spent 24 billion naira to install that CCTV. Just imagine somebody where they say make a watch instead of one chop small. Remember, the suspended River State governor might return very soon because he has reconciled with his Oga, and according to them, a lot of rules or conditions has been given to him that he might need to meet before they can return him as the governor of River State. And one of them is that he has agreed not to run for second term as River State governor again, so he no go run. And other conditions include that he might not be able to take some decisions without the approval of his predecessor, which is Yeso Wike, the current FCT minister, meaning that Sinfu Bara might just be standing there while Wike rule through him. Now waiting they agreed on. So that is what is happening in River State. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section.